Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Vince Vitrano. Evidence gathered at the Tau Kappa Epsilon fraternity house will be allowed in court.
A judge made the ruling to allow it in court this morning. The UW-Milwaukee fraternity's former president, Thomas Kreinbring, is facing charges for keeping what police are calling a drug house. Police say they found drugs in his room last year while they were investigating possible use of date rape drugs at the fraternity house. Germantown police are releasing new pictures of the car they say was involved in a deadly hit and run over the weekend. The owner was taken into custody but released because the Washington County DA said there was a lack of evidence. So if you saw this car last Sunday, police are asking that you call them. MPS teachers got together this morning to welcome the new school year. Every school was represented. MPS administrators have held rallies for teachers before, but not like this. 9,000 people marching to the beat of a drum line. Superintendent Darian Driver hopes to raise attendance rates this year. MPS has even recruited Buck star Jabari Parker to drive home that message.
It's mission critical. If our students aren't in school every day, they're not there to learn all of the reading and the math and experience the co-curricular activities that we want them to have that make them well-rounded and prepared for life.
The superintendent hopes to do this every year.
A new Quinnipiac University poll shows Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump leading the GOP pack with 28% of the vote in the poll, up from 20% in the same poll back in July. Dr. Ben Carson is second at 12%, Jeb Bush, Senator Ted Cruz, and Senator Marco Rubio all trailing at 7%. Governor Scott Walker now showing up in this poll at 6%. On the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton leads the field with 45%, Senator Bernie Sanders trailing at 22%. Vice President Joe Biden now getting 18% of the vote, and he hasn't decided yet whether he's running. The survey does show he fares slightly better than Hillary Clinton in hypothetical general election matchups against Trump, Bush, and Senator Rubio.
A freebie at Lambeau. The stadium's now offering free Wi-Fi for its fans. The Green Bay Packers say it's to accommodate a high number of users and their demand to access websites and apps during games.
Yes, that was the sun you saw last evening and what you're experiencing so far today. Temperatures have been taking a slide in the wrong direction this week. Down to 64 Tuesday, 65 yesterday, but we're already up to around 70 degrees here today. But boy, this morning it was chilly. 42 in Burlington, 48 in Port Washington, 47 in Whitewater. But the dry air also warms up quickly. You can see just a few clouds, those fair weather cumulus clouds. Now 71 degrees in Milwaukee with a southerly wind between 5 and 15 miles per hour. While we have mostly sunny conditions to the west, clouds are already knocking on the door to southwestern part of the state. The rain does not get here until late tomorrow morning into the early afternoons, but the clouds will start moving in this evening and overnight tonight. Temperatures upper 60s to lower 70s. The coolest temperature right along the lakefront with that southeast wind between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Dew points are starting to inch up as well, especially off to the west where it's more humid, and that will move in here for tomorrow night and through the weekend and into early next week. So the dry, comfortable air we've enjoyed for the last week or so now gets replaced with a little bit more humidity, and you'll definitely notice it after the cool, dry air that we've had. For the rest of today, low to mid 70s. Southeast wind will keep the lakefront in the upper 60s with plenty of sunshine and just a few fair weather cumulus clouds in the inland areas. You can watch that band of clouds, though, work its way in here for this evening out ahead of that rain. That'll be in here tonight acting as a blanket, so it won't be nearly as chilly. We won't even see 40s on the map. In fact, we might not even see 50s. It'll be right around 60 degrees. Then for tomorrow, scattered rain showers start to develop, and they'll become more widespread tomorrow night and into early Saturday morning with those scattered showers developing once again late tomorrow morning into the early afternoon. So hopefully your lawn gets some rain. We still need it. We could pick up about a ½ inch of rain around here, maybe even more than that with some of those isolated downpours. And if you're going to the Packers game on Saturday, it looks to be like this. Yeah, we're going to have rain in the morning, but it'll start to dry out in the afternoon for tailgating. It'll be mostly cloudy, 73, a light southeast wind, a little humidity in the air as well. Might want to bring a light sweatshirt for the game because by the end of it, it'll be in the mid-60s. Light breeze and mostly cloudy, but once again, the rain looks to be well gone from Green Bay before tailgating even begins. Packer season at home begins. So here's the forecast for today. 74, a little cooler at the lakefront, and finally some sunshine, but also just a few puffy fair weather cumulus clouds. The clouds do increase overnight tonight and keep us warmer. We'll be right around 60 degrees with that light southwesterly wind. A 7-day forecast. 73 tomorrow after that morning low of 62. Thunderstorms late in the day. Better chance tomorrow night into early Saturday morning. Could be heavy at times as well. Then for Sunday, it looks to be gorgeous. 78 degrees and sunny. And then, hey, summer decides to return. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll see temperatures in the low to mid 80s. More humid with lows in the 60s. So you may actually have to kick the AC on once again.